To begin with, just kind of wiggle your phone around a little bit to get your dog's attention, and the moment that their eyes lock onto it, click or say yes and give them a treat for that. At this stage, you're not going to give them any kind of cues or commands or try to tell them to look at it or anything like that. It's really just about capturing the behavior, and we'll add that verbal cue in later when they know what they're doing. Domino here kept trying to nose target my phone because we've done a lot of targeting, which is the only reason I had her sit here. If your dog isn't having that issue, then don't worry about that part. Also, you notice that I kind of hid my phone under my arm for a second. Domino wasn't getting it, so I just took the phone away and brought it back out to make it novel and start us again. And then at this stage, you're really just going to repeat over and over and over again so that your dog is getting the idea that looking at your phone is what's getting them the reward.
Good girl.
As your dog catches on to the activity, start working towards keeping your phone a little bit more still, wiggling it around a little bit less, so that you're working towards your dog looking at your phone in a stationary position, which is much more realistic. And then of course keep clicking and rewarding them for looking at it. You'll also want to start building up to different positions. Hold it on your dog's left, right, above, that kind of thing, so that they get used to looking at it from whatever angle you happen to hold it.
I think you got it.
As you can see, Domino went in for a nose bonk on my phone here, so I just held it away for a second and started again just to discourage her actually going towards it, because of course I want her sitting still and looking at my phone. And you want to just continue to extend the time ever so slightly. So at first you clicked and treated your dog for looking at your phone for a second, and then you want to work up to 2 seconds, 3 seconds, because obviously you want them to hold their pose for longer and longer, and just keep practicing and practicing. At this stage, I wanted to start practicing with Domino actually sitting next to me, and she didn't really want to do that. She kept thinking she should stare at me, so I actually used the food to lure her next to me. And then we just continued doing the activity where she was sitting next to me and I'm holding the phone in front of both of us, so we're getting a little bit more realistic here. And then we of course just continue to build on the time just a little bit at a time. You don't want to go from 1 second to 5 minutes. You're going to just go up gradually. Now that Dami has the idea down, I'm going to start adding the say cheese cue right before I hold my phone up.
Say cheese. Good girl. Say cheese.
Domino got a little confused on what I wanted her to do here, so I just paused and waited for her to choose the right thing before clicking and rewarding her.
Say cheese. Good girl. Say cheese. Good girl.
And then you'll just repeat this over and over so that your dog understands what they're doing even when you say the say cheese cue. And if they get out of position from being beside you, just use that food to lure them there and have them sit next to you. Don't physically move them there because that's just not comfortable for them and we don't want to do that.
Say cheese. Good girl.
And now I'm just practicing holding my phone in different positions after saying the say cheese cue to Domino. And we're also gradually building up the amount of time I have her wait before rewarding her.
Say cheese. Very good, Dom. She's so cute. Say cheese. Good girl. Say cheese. Good